probably answered some of this after the game, but I missed it. What's this experience been like for you, starting to get some big minutes here?
Oh, it's been pretty good. Beginning of the year, wasn't really seeing the court much. Just been consistent in practice and in my workouts, watching film still on other guys. So, I believe in if you love the game, they'll love you back.
What did you do? I know Coach maybe was unhappy with some of the turnovers and stuff early, but what have you done to kind of force your way into the lineup here?
For one, just stop turning the ball over. Cherishing the ball. Just watching film with the coaches. Just asking them how can I be a better player, because the end goal for me is the NBA. Just being a Hall of Famer. That's what I want. And I care, and I know the coaching staff know I care, and I'm glad they care about me. So if they didn't care, I wouldn't have came here.
In this day and age with NIL and transfer portals, how hard was it last year to sit out and not have to play?
It was very hard. When you're hearing a lot of offers, getting thrown at you to leave a school that's been, you trust, and you build a foundation with them. You learn the coaching staff. You go deeper. It's not about the money for me. It's about legacy. And if you care about money, it can lead you to wrong things, and I just try not to get caught up in that.
So you were saying after this year you set out, you had some schools reaching out?
Yeah, so it was.
What's this to, I think I heard like at one point last year they were even maybe thinking about playing you. I don't know if that, in the middle of the season, if that ever trickled down to you, or what was that like too, watching some of the point guards at times struggle, and there wasn't anything you could do to help?
Yeah, I heard that. It was around this time actually, just on scout team, just killing in practice. And, I wish I was out there with Max and Omar and them last year, because we would have got it done. We would have had an NCAA tourney win, I believe in my heart. But, you live and you learn. That's why I sat, and I still rewatch that game to this day. So.
Was that something where they asked you, like, do you want to sit out, or is this better for you, or they said you're sitting out?
50-50. I believe that, it was a time and a place. It was winding down to the end of the season, so it really didn't make any sense. Then I'm still a freshman now, so I would be a sophomore if I would have played. So it was pretty smart that I didn't play.
What was it about Boise State? You said you had all these other offers.
Yes, sir.
You said, thanks, but no thanks. I like it here.
The development, Coach Leon, Coach Derrier, Coach Burns, my end goal is to be in the NBA, and, they help me with the fundamentals, just the little things just it lasts you longer in the NBA. So I just trust those three guys.
Was it a fairly easy decision to make?
Yes, sir.
Well, just you said at the beginning of the year, you were asking the coaches, saying, what can I do to get better? Was it the turnovers? What was it specifically that they were telling you?
Turnovers, rebounding more, which last game I could have rebounded more. I rebound, we win that game. They don't go home with a win. Just the little things. Being a leader, be vocal, no such thing as bad days. For a point guard, you got to have good days every day. So that's pretty much.
Where do you think you've gotten better in particular from the first practice to, I mean, I know the season's still young, but today?
Oh, my first, last year? This year? I would say my mentality. I would say my shot. Everything's just been, on one string. I just feel like everything's getting better as one. I'm a versatile player. I can, play the 1 through 3. So my shot got better. My defense got better. Even my body got better. I'm getting stronger, faster, and my vertical got better as well.
Is the one kind of your preferred position, or where if you had to choose ideal situation, what position would you want to play?
2-1. I feel like once I have the ball in my hands, I can create for others, and I can create for myself. I can rebound the ball at the 2 guard. I could do more at the 2 guard.
How much is the game slowing down for you as you get more minutes? And it seems like we saw with Keene and some of these guys that get 2 or 3 minutes, and you're trying not to screw up, and then you go right back to the bench. And when they are letting you play 25 minutes a game here, how much is that letting you just kind of relax and be comfortable, and your game's kind of showing?
Yeah, it's easy for me to get in the flow. That's pretty much what it was last game. The game was just slow as possible for me. That's pretty much it.
And do you think? I mean, you said you're confident last year could have been different if you played. Do you think if you can play 25 minutes a game like this and provide double-digit scoring, you obviously feel confident in your own abilities? What does it do to change the dynamic for the team?
I think I got to be more of a dog. I feel like if I set that role as being a dog, just doing everything, my teammates will follow behind. Omar, we need him. He needs to be a dog. Tyson, we need him to be a dog. We need everybody to be a dog. So if we want to if we won a Mountain West championship this year, you know, especially for our seniors, because that's who I play for, we got to be a dog.
What about defensively, Chris? Like, what describe to us, like, you said the word dog, but what type of defender do you need to be here? I know this team needs elite level perimeter defending. And
Yes, sir.
they're trying to mold you into one of those guys.
Yeah, just being a pest on the ball, just, you know, having a tough night, giving the other team's best player a tough night on the perimeter. That's pretty much it.
What about your game, maybe skills, length, athleticism? What tools do you have that could make you an all defensive league player?
I can be in the gap and just get any steal I want because my hand's so big and my arms are so long, so I can just be in the gap and just rake a steal at any time by being in the gaps.
You mentioned Omar. I mean, for this team to be what you guys want to be, how much do you need last year's version of Omar to come back?
We need him. I told him we live together. You know, I always tell him, man, like, we need you. Like, for us to be the best team we could possibly be, we just need you to be the Omar we had last year, which is rebounding, blocking the ball, just playing carefree.
How confidence is a big thing. I mean, how do you guys get that back in him? And I know, like I said, it's up and down game by game, but it seems like for him that's where maybe he needs a little help.
Just encouraging them. You know, everybody got bad slumps. You know, I dealt with it my senior year in high school, so, you know, there's not really much pressure because nobody knows what's happening after your senior year, especially in college. You know, a lot of pros, because he can come back for a graduate year, I believe. So, you know, just letting him know, like, there's really no pressure. I think pressure is a privilege, and pressure builds diamonds.
But how do you guys flip the page from disappointment of the other day, knowing you got a big week, and obviously a home game, and you need to take advantage of that tomorrow night?
Yeah, we had a team meeting yesterday. You know, we all care, and 1 through 13 guys, we all care. You know, we love this game. We all love being competitive. We are very competitive in practice, but we care. We want to win. Like, we want to win. We want to make history this year.
You touched on the rebounding earlier. You know, what do you guys have to do to just kind of take the class back over?
You know, it's just a pride thing, I believe. You know, nobody should come in our house and just, you know, I guess punk us, I would say. You know, on the glass, that never happens, and, you know, I let Leon know that would never happen again.
Is it as simple as out-rebounding? I mean, you guys are undefeated when you out-rebound, and if you don't out-rebound, you haven't won. So is it as simple as you got to rebound?
Yeah, it's that simple. It's pretty much that simple, honestly. Block out the guy, get the rebound, on to the next possession.
Alvaro seems like a great guy to play alongside. With all his experience, what have you learned from him being on this team together?
And I learned a lot, actually. Just being a point guard, you know, just seeing everything, getting other guys involved, you know, not really worrying about myself, but just the team, being a leader. And he told me, like, that's why I get to saying that no point guard should have a bad day. You know, there's no such thing as a bad day as a point guard because you are the leader of the team. So he's been a great role model to me. You know, live together, we work out together. So I just like to pick his brain. We watch film together, so it's been pretty good.
What has Julian added to the team?
Oh, man, that kid. Off the bench, he could do everything. He could score, defend. He could do everything.
There was a couple times whether it's foul trouble, whatever, but I mean, it's you and Julian out there together. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, and I know it's future years, whatever, but the future's now. I mean, what's that like for two freshmen out there, running things?
It's pretty cool. You know, we young. You know, the years ahead of us. So I hope Boise State fans are excited.